Hello guys, Lee Power back inside recording another video on Minecraft. Now in this episode of Powerland, so if you guys didn't see last episode, like the last couple of episodes, we've been working on this mob farm for the last couple of episodes. And so the first episode we really just worked on the actual collection room down here. We worked on this last episode. And in the episode before, we just worked on the actual structure. And that little platform, I worked on that in between episodes. But this episode, we're just going to be continuing on with it because I don't want to do too much work of projects off camera. I want to do most of it on camera. But obviously there are a few little bits that I want to do off camera. So if I go up here, so it's going to be like this on all sides, as you can see. So the platform is going to be like this, with this wall going around the outside. So that's just a start. However, that's how it's going to be on all four sides. So, but without any further ado, let's just get into it. So I'm going to get these first 4 stacks of stone bricks. Yeah. So obviously, if I need to get more stone bricks, I can just go. Okay, so the wall's going to be like this going around. Okay, and then the platform is just going to be like this on all 4 sides, like all 4 quadrants. Are going to be like this, with the wall going around it like this. Yes, I'm definitely not going to have enough stone bricks for all of this, but you know. Yeah, once I get diamond armor, or like even netherite armor that has, you know, feather falling on, that would make it a lot easier. Okay, so that's. So as you can see, yes, it's gonna be, yeah. So the platform's gonna be like this on all 4 sides. But yeah, guys, so so I've got a lot of stone bricks in that chest at the bottom, so I can use a lot more of them. And there is plenty of cobblestone around, so I can always get more stone bricks if I need to. Alright, that's this platform done. And I guess I may as well actually do this 4th and final platform before I actually do the walls, so that way like it's a little bit easier. Alright. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna have like the actual room, I think I'm gonna have it 2 blocks high. So because if it's any higher than 3 blocks, then that means we'll have a chance of getting Enderman. Which, even though like Endermen are going to be useful for Ender pearls, in this obviously Endermen are kind of going to be useless because like this whole system relies on the mobs walking down into the water and then the water flowing and knocking them down to the magma. But if you know Minecraft, you know Endermen hate water, so it's literally going to be pointless. But yeah, guys, so that's all of the 4 platforms done. And we're just going to have this wall going around the outskirts of this. And I am thinking of having this maybe like multiple levels. Alright, here we go. So it's going to be like this. So the mobs are all going to spawn on these little platforms. We're going to walk into the water and then fall down. So I'm going to have it. So each of these are going to go up obviously 2 blocks. Yeah, so the actual whole facility I think is actually going to be taller than 2 blocks. So that way. We can have more platforms. I'm thinking maybe 3 platforms. We'll see. Okay, but first I'll just go to sleep real quick. There we go, lovely. Okie dokie. Alright. Actually, do we actually... So we have a lot of apples, actually. And how much gold do we have, actually? Yeah, we've got quite a lot, actually. I think, in terms of safety, I'm actually going to make some golden apples. Then that way, yeah, you know, obviously, if I get too hurt, I can always use these. And they actually should be in this chest, actually. They should be in the food chest. Unusual that they're not. But, you know. But I'll be making it, well, I'll probably be getting up to a lot more gold when I start going to the nether. So, yeah, that's, yeah, it's looking a lot better right now already. So... Alright, so it's just going to be like this, going the entire way around, like so. Yeah, so even though I won't be able to finish it all in this episode, hopefully this will give you a nice idea about how this farm is going to be. So, this is where the ceiling is going to be, because obviously, yeah, anything higher, so obviously it only needs to be 2 blocks. So anything higher than 2 blocks, like, it will allow Endermen to spawn, however, yeah, once again, it's like I said, the Endermen are essentially useless for this, so, yeah. Alright. I guess I can actually, let me just try and create like a map of this, so it should be to here. Yeah. So this is how far like, in it will go. Let me try this side. So this will meet up at a point here, yeah. Lovely. So all of this, so these inside sections obviously will all be filled up. However, obviously, it's going to be easier filling up these sections where the water's going to go. And then, okay. And now we just need this last little part here, which is obviously also where the water's going to go. I need to get more stone bricks and some ladders. Okay, first things first. I'm just going to here and craft some ladders. 9 should be enough. There you go. Do I actually have any ladders in any of these chests? No, I do actually. That's 18 now. Good, good, good. Okay, so I can just grab like all of these leftover stone bricks. So yeah. Okay, good. I guess I'll just place them here for now, I guess. So that's how it's going to be like in here. Yeah, so I'm obviously just going to break this away like so. That way I can use to get up here. Okay, yeah, so this is going to be up to, yeah, another 4 platforms where mobs are going to spawn and fall. Alright. So this is where I see mobs are gonna be up here. So what I can actually do is I can put this here temporarily. Where's the water? The water's down here. Okay. I only have 1 water bucket. Okay. I need to get myself. Here we go. There's another. Good, good, good. I guess I can actually put it. Yeah, so that's how it's going to be so far. I can light up all of that in between episodes. Okay, so what I'm actually going to do is I think I'm going to like just build like an infinite water source up here. Like, so that works. That way I don't have to keep That way I don't have to keep going the whole way down. One there, one there. One there, one there. One there, one there. And one more. One there, and one there. There you go. So I can just fill this up again, block this all off, and then just collect all of these stone bricks back. So I might do that maybe for like 1 more layer after this one, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, so this is how it's going to be like down here for all the mobs. And then I'm just going to fill all of this in. But I'll fill all of this in between episodes, so it's all 2 blocks high. But yeah, guys, so I've still got another 3 stacks of stone bricks on me, so I'm good for quite a while actually. That's one of the platforms done. Excuse me, guys. So yes, obviously I can just fill all of this in between episodes, but yeah. Yeah, so hopefully this will give you now like a bit more of a solid idea about how it's going to look. So yeah, so eventually, obviously, yeah, this ladder obviously won't be here. Yeah, so that's how it's going to be like on each floor. But for the time being, obviously, I'm just going to fill in this top layer with stone bricks, so that way, you know. So this is where the actual platform is going to be for the mobs. And then that lower platform, that's where the actual ceiling on the floor below is going to be. Okay, so that's how it's going to be so far. Okay, we've got one more layer, we've got one more platform here. I think I'll do this platform and then that will be it for the video, but oh yeah, I don't quite have enough. I need to go down, get one more stack. Hey pig. Oh, okay, I've only got 16 left here. Okay. So I'll keep going until this 16 runs out, and then I think that'll be it for the video. So yeah, so this is how it's going to be, but it's going to be all blocked in, but I'll do that in between episodes. Oh, we've got one more block left to fill. Okay. Okay, so I think I'll go and quickly fill that in. Okay, I think we've got some cobblestone smelting here, I think. Yeah, we do. Okay. Okay, yes, that's enough. Yes, I'm obviously not going to completely finish it, obviously, this episode, but this will now, obviously, hopefully give you a more solid idea about how this farm's going to be. So I just need to go up there, fill in, I think it's only one block, and then that's going to be it for the video. So I'll fill all of this in between episodes. And fill in this last block, and there you go. Oh wow, okay. So that's essentially it. So I'll leave all of this in so I can fill it all in and continue the farm maybe in the next few episodes, but yeah. And yeah, guys, so that's the gist of the farm. So I'm obviously going to continue it within the next few episodes, but yeah, so so the collection seems to be working actually. That's perfect. Alright guys, so I'll continue this in the next few episodes. But yeah guys, so yeah, so I'll continue it throughout the next 3 episodes, and I'll get more stone bricks in between this episode and next episode. But yeah guys, so that will pretty much wrap it up for today's episode. So if you guys did enjoy it, please smash that like button, and of course subscribe to the channel if you guys are new so you never miss a new video. And of course comment down below any video ideas you guys have that you want me to do in the future, and I'll definitely try and knock them out for you guys. But yeah guys, so that's all from me today. So I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. But until then guys, stay happy, stay awesome, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.